Well, hello there, and welcome back to another episode of the exclusive podcast, the most exclusive podcast on the planet, episode 5. And I'm joined, as always, by my friend and co-host, Mims. Say hello, Mims.
What's up, people?
All right, and today we got a good one for you guys. We're going to start out with diving into the pretty nice looking college football slate ahead of the weekend. Well, that's after we talk about our teams per usual, but that's to be expected. So we'll get into the college football games, talk a little bit about NFL, and then we'll do our tweets of the exclusive tweets of the week. New segment on the pod we'll be doing on Thursdays. Basically all that. It's pretty self-explanatory. Me and Mims just round up some immaculate tweets we've seen on the timeline throughout the week, and we just
share them with you.
Yeah, we give them their praise and glory they deserve. And we won't come in with no bullshit tweets now. Only the best.
And we're also going to wrap it up, I think, with the exclusive 5 of the week. Second time we're going to do that.
Yeah, this is the second exclusive 5 of the week, and Mims picked the topic this week, so he'll have the first pick in that, but we'll talk about that later.
I'll say we'll save that for when the time comes.
Yeah. All right. So from there, I will pass it on to Mims, and he can talk about what his team's got ahead of the weekend.
Well, the Saints have a bye week, so you guys are about to just hear me bitch and moan about LSU for the next 5 to 10 minutes. Aren't you thrilled? All right. So LSU is missing pretty much damn near every impactful player on both sides of the ball outside of Max Johnson. Who else? I got a list somewhere. I got to find it. Good Lord. Sorry. I have not done a good job of taking notes this week. I've been really busy. So kind of looking for a tweet I saw earlier that had a list of them all. Where'd it go? I just saw it. Anyways, long story short, we're going to have like 8 guys out. We're playing Florida this week. I believe we are 2 touchdown dogs, maybe less than now. Maybe got bet down from what I saw.
You're at 11.5.
11.5 now. I was about to say, I know it opened at about 2 touchdowns. But, if Florida doesn't cover that, they really should fire Mullen, because this is not a good football. This is not a good football product you're about to watch LSU put out on the field. About to have a bunch of backups, a bunch of young guys getting looks. It's been widely reported that a lot of our younger guys and stars such as Eli Ricks have been listening to some transfer portal options. Why is that such a hard thing to say?
Portal option. It kind of is. It kind of is.
Anyways, but long story short, this is just not. Kayshon Boutte is out for the season. Derek Sting was out for the season. Eli Ricks is out for the season. Ali Gay is probably done for the season. Who else was there?
You just love to see it.
Yeah, basically, like I said, every impactful player we have is just not playing. John Emery hasn't played all year. So long story short, 11 a.m. game, Louisiana time in Death Valley. No one's going to be excited to be there. And we're probably going to lose by 20 points. Just being honest. And with the way things are going, I know I said last week I wouldn't want to fire O, but this team just needs like an injection of life. I did not see us getting drubbed by 21 points to Kentucky happening that weekend. I thought we would lose personally, but I didn't think we would just get completely dominated. Like, I thought we might lose decisively, maybe like 2 touchdowns. Like, that game wasn't close in any aspect at all. It looked like 2 different levels of teams on the field. Which it is. I mean, we're just not a good team. So really, it's the end of the day. The only problem with the interim coach idea is that we have a bunch of first-year assistants such as Durante Jones, Jake Peets, Blake Baker, Adrian Martinez, all like pretty much their first year with LSU. I think the only interim coach option they would have is Mickey Joseph, who's been with the team a while, but even then, I don't know if that's going to work. Point being is that where there's smoke, there's fire, and it could get a whole lot worse if people start transferring out. And that is just the last thing LSU needs right now. But yeah, that's pretty much with the Saints having a bye week. Hopefully we can get some guys back on the field. I think Michael Thomas will be available after the bye week, so that'll be huge.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, he's going to play football. It's going to be great.
I can't believe it.
Marshawn Lattimore gets another week to heal up his hand. I know he played really well last weekend, but I know he's still a little banged up. I mean, he's wearing a cast in week 2, and it's like week 5 now, week 6. So, yeah, probably still a little hurt. So getting that extra week to rest is nice. But, yeah.
Right.
Other than that, there's not really much to say about old Louisiana sports. Oh, and the Astros are going to the ALCS.
It's awesome. That's been established. I guess I'll just start talking about that then. Yeah, the Red Sox were slated to play the Astros in the ALCS starting Friday. And my hopes are high. I can't lie. But at the same time, I mean, being a South Carolina fan, I am realistic. And in the regular season, Houston and Boston played 7 times, and Houston beat the Red Sox 5 times out of 2 to 2. And yeah, that's not good. That's not what you want to see. But I mean, we're red hot. Versus Tampa, we averaged 6.5 runs a game in that series. And another fun fact, the last time a team finished last in their division the year prior and made the playoffs the next year was 2013. And that was the Red Sox. And they won the title that year. So, I mean, it's like I could tell myself one thing, I can tell myself another thing. But at the end of the day, it's just like, it's going to be a good series. You know, it's October. I think a lot of these series, I mean, nobody expected the Red Sox to go as far as they've come. And on the other side.
What are you talking about? Y'all were like, just because y'all choked for a little bit of the season doesn't mean that no one thought y'all were talking about winning the chip at the beginning of this year. What do you mean?
Before the season started, nobody had us like, bro, no. Like the Blue Jays, the Rays have better young talent than us other than like beyond Devers and like Bogarts. I mean, Alex Verdugo. We had a lot of people break out this season. And I mean, last season, we were last in the AL East. Nobody thought we were going to go to the playoffs, much less beat the Yankees in a wild card game. You know, can't tell me anybody expected that.
That's fair, but all I'm talking about is mid-season whenever y'all were like.
Well, I'm not talking about mid-season. I'm talking about before the season started.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, like, that being said, I mean, we've already overachieved. So, you know, I mean, I'm happy with the season, win or lose. But, I mean, come this far, I'd kind of like to see us finish it out. But, yeah, the point I was making, the other side of the fucking playoff bracket in the NL, nobody expected the Braves. They're the depleted Braves to make it this far, and they're in the NLCS. So I don't know. It's October Magic. I believe in the Magic, so I guess we'll just have to see about that. Touching on the Patriots, we got Dallas this week at home. The line is set at 3.5 in favor of Dallas, which I understand, given they're red hot. I mean, they look good. It's not a
I would
sight.
take Dallas's points.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You said 3.5?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Our O-line's back. Bill's mad, and
y'all can't score with them.
Stop it. If we lose, this is kind of the game I'm drawing the line in the sand. If we lose, I'm out on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're like, I don't know who I'm mad at, but I'm mad.
Yeah, I don't like. It's just too much to take in. I just had such high expectations coming into the season,
I don't know why you did.
And this is kind of my last stand of sticking up for the Patriots here. I'm telling you to take our points at home. This is my last stand of standing up for the Patriots. I'm allowed to be delusional about the Patriots because I'm a South Carolina fan, and I am reasonable about that. I don't act like we're good. I don't think we're any better than we are. I keep it a buck. So y'all can give me the Patriots, and this is the last time this season they have to prove to me that they are a legitimate football team and not some pansies running around in Patriot jerseys. I don't know what to think after. It's been a tough season, to say the least.
Well, on the gambling odds of that, I'm here to tell y'all should definitely take Dallas's points because they're going to drop to 1-5. It would be 1-5. Y'all win. No, y'all won last week. That's right. Y'all beat the fucking Texans.
2-3.
Yeah.
All right.
2-4 then, yeah.
Oh, this Sunday is 10/17. It's Gucci Mane Day in Atlanta.
Oh, it's a sad time. The Falcons have a bye week. They would have won for sure.
And I will touch on the Gamecocks this week because we are favored by 18.5 points versus Vanderbilt at home. And I think that's laughable.
I think take Vanderbilt's points.
I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. We're awful. Doty sucks. We suck. We have no O-line. We win the game, but we don't cover. All right? That's what I'm saying about this game. I'm not saying we're
not lose to Vanderbilt.
God forbid we lose to Vanderbilt. So you couldn't have said it better myself, Mims. Doty last week against Tennessee, and I mean, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Tennessee's looked a lot better than they were supposed to. But I mean, that's a game where you kind of got to show what you're made of. You know what I'm saying? It's 19 for 31, 167 yards, no tutties, lame, no interceptions. But I mean, it is against Tennessee, like I said.
He's also if he doesn't have the O line, I mean, you can't. If he's not forcing,
it doesn't have the O line, and it was terrible play calling. I went back and watched some of the game and watched what I needed to see, and it was a lot of a coaching problem.
I feel like I would give the benefit of the doubt to Doty. Just I've only seen a little bit of him.
It's just it's hard for me to buy into a young quarterback in South Carolina anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like muscle memory at this point. Ever since I guess Dylan Thompson left, that was the last good one we had.
Dylan Thompson was screwed. He was on like the worst team y'all had in like 5 years and dragged y'all to a bowl game.
Yeah, he was a champ. But yeah, 18.5 for that football team. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't no. I'd take Vandy. I don't know. I know Vanderbilt's bad, don't get me wrong, but like goodness gracious, we are bad too. Like this is two worst teams in the SEC. It's going to be a terrible game. I don't think anybody will watch it except people that live here and people that live in.
No, Vanderbilt fans don't watch those games. Do you see their fucking attendance?
Yeah, no. I can't so. Just be people in Columbia tuning in for that one.
I bet the TV station that gets Vanderbilt games gets so mad. They're like, you kidding me?
No, I would imagine so. On the other side of things, baseball season, shit's jumping, and I'm sure, honestly, that probably kind of makes up for it, considering there's more baseball games in a season than football.
I don't know, man. I do not know.
No.
Like you brought up Tennessee earlier. I feel like that's a good segue into our college football slate.
Yeah.
Let's look at who's Tennessee playing again this week. Was it Ole Miss?
Yeah, we got Tennessee versus Ole Miss. And
that's
the line,
good game.
The line is set at 2.5 in favor of Ole Miss.
And it's at Tennessee, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah, I like Tennessee in an upset there. I'm gonna be honest with you. They've looked red hot these last 2 weeks, and Ole Miss just got off a nice 2-game wars with Alabama where they got their asses dragged, but still you played Alabama. There's a toll from that, and you just went into a 52-51 shootout with Arkansas. So I see a little bit of hangover from them, and like I said, Tennessee has been red hot. So if they get off to that 28-point first quarter they've been doing the last 2 weeks, and like I don't know who the fuck can stop them, honestly. If they just keep scoring 28 points in the first quarter, like what do you do?
Yeah, nah. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on this one. I got Ole Miss at 2.5. I know it's gonna be a close game. Don't get me wrong, but I think Ole Miss definitely believes that their season isn't over yet, considering Bama's now lost. So that doesn't really leave them out of anything, you know. I mean, the season's not over yet. So, and on the other side of things, you got Tennessee, who will. I mean, that place is going to be sold out without question.
Yeah. What time is that game?
7:30 game. Oh yeah, it's going to be bumping. It's going to be a great game. I think this is like
it's a game that reminds you why you love college football.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is Matt Corral's last season. I don't think he comes back for a senior year.
Is he not a senior?
No, he's a junior.
Really?
Yeah. So I think this he's hungry. I think that team has a lot of chemistry, and they'll figure it out. But it'll be a good one. Definitely a good game to watch. 7:30.
That'll be on my television. I promise you that.
They have it on SEC Network. They definitely didn't.
Are you kidding me?
They can you blame them? Like, did they like? They got Alabama, Mississippi State on ESPN at 7. So
boo! Why do people do that? No one wants to watch Alabama beat the shit out of someone on prime time or at 3:30 on CBS. Can y'all not take the fucking hint? Ratings drop after halftime. No one wants to watch that shit. Put the good games on good networks. There's no problem with the SEC network, but still, it's just like, why? Why?
It's definitely predetermined. Like, I know.
No, they flex shit out all the time. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
I know, Alabama. Yeah, I don't know. It's just Alabama, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Fuck that. That shit was aggravating. CBS lucked out last week when A&M upset Alabama because I thought that game was going to be a snoozer. I didn't watch it till like the second quarter. I was like, oh shit.
Can't say you're wrong there. But another SEC game we got ahead. Arkansas versus Auburn at Arkansas. The line is set at 4.5 in favor of Arkansas.
And you should take Arkansas.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know Mims doesn't like Auburn at all.
It's not even, people think I'm just sour.
No. You don't think they're a good football team.
In a game with them, like, tells me all I need to, like, we should have won that game, which says all I need to know, that they are not that good. Like, we're not that good. They're not that good. And Arkansas is a good football team. They're not a great football team, but they're a good football team.
Yeah, 4.5. I could I just don't know enough about Auburn, man. Like, I haven't seen enough. Like, Gus is gone, you know. Like, I just don't.
They got 2 really good running backs.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I've watched them play. It's just like, and it's hard for me to like bet based off of like tendencies based in the past, just because like it's a whole new program we're working with here.
I've watched them this year. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm taking Arkansas, but like
this freshman running back Auburn has, I think I mentioned him before, and I'm gonna tell you on the podcast now. Remember this name, Jarquez Hunter. I think he's averaging like 9 yards a carry right now or something stupid. I think he had like 6 carries for like 85 yards against LSU. Like, he's a problem. He's a problem.
All right. Gotta look out for, I guess.
Yeah, just like he scarred me. So I want people to know that, be warned.
But yeah, Arkansas. Yeah, I'll take Arkansas. It's just like the skeptic gambler in me. It's just like, eh. But
I don't buy Auburn stock at all.
I know you already touched on LSU Florida. I'll just give my pick out real quick. I like Florida 11.5. Mims kind of said everything that needed to be said. They're depleted.
We
LSU's
should lose by
depleted.
21. But
Yeah.
knowing Florida, it's going to be close.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it's in Baton Rouge, but like it's a day
At
game. I don't know.
11
It's a
a.m.
weird, it's a gross game. It's an ugly
Yeah,
game.
like, dude,
I have no intention watching at all.
I'm going to be like, I'm going to be watching. It's going to be the best noon game on, probably.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, no. If Florida doesn't win or cover, they should be looking at Dan Mullen with a raised eyebrow. That's
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that. Something needs to change, and I'm not necessarily saying that he needs to be fired, but maybe a
little pat on the head.
Coordinating, yeah, maybe a little coordinated change. I don't know. All right, moving on. We got Kentucky versus Georgia. So number 1 team in the country versus number 11. It's at Georgia, and they are favored by 23. And it's a 3:30
And I would take
game.
Georgia. I would take those fucking points.
Yep.
I'm going to keep taking Georgia until they prove me wrong. They just keep beating the fucking shit out of everybody.
But it would be such a Georgia thing to do to lose to Kentucky. Would it not?
They're gonna dominate them.
I'm not even gonna suggest such a thing. I got Georgia.
They're gonna dominate.
I took Georgia as well. There's not much to say about the game, man. Like Georgia's front, like with 5 is just. Ugh.
Their defense is literally like I said, the 2019, like the equivalent of the 2019 LSU offense is their defense. It's the best defense I've seen since 2011.
Yeah,
like they are.
Georgia.
Yeah, they are damn good. I think there's maybe, I don't think there's a team that can beat them this whole year. I don't think there's one. I think they're far and away the best team.
Yeah, I would tend to agree with you. It kind of seems that way. Alabama showed themselves as frauds.
Who could have predicted this? Oh, me. I forgot.
Yeah, Mims. Not just a bitter LSU fan. That's not it.
No, I just hate them with a passion.
All right. You want to talk about the Alabama-Mississippi State game?
They got whatever the spread is, take Alabama.
17.
Yeah, I'd take Alabama. They're about to vent all these frustrations out on Mike Leach's dumbass. I don't even care where it's at. Like what? I don't give a shit. Bama by fucking 40.
It's at Mississippi State at 7.
I don't give a damn. I don't care.
Give me Mississippi State points. I'll take that.
They run the ball like 8 times a game. They're just gonna rush 3, drop 8, and Mike Leach is gonna be in a box. Like, no.
We'll see. Alabama's gonna blow the doors off, but 17's a lot, and it's at home at night, and there are gonna be a lot of people there. So that's all I'm saying. A lot of cowbells.
Won't be a lot of people there by halftime. I'll leave it at that.
If that's the case, then yeah, you're right. We got. You pick a game.
Hold on, I gotta minimize this window. Sorry.
I'll pick a game.
I was completely blindsided by that.
Let's talk about Texas and Oklahoma State, huh?
Yeah, let's do. That's actually that might be the best noon game, honestly.
Oh, you don't say.
Shut up.
All right.
Just how weird the LSU Florida game is why I gave it that nod. It's always weird. Like last year, the shoe and the fog and the 57-yard field goal, like all like it was so weird.
The shoe.
Yeah, like motherfucker threw a shoe. Like, are you kidding me? That's how we beat Florida in this. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was laughing. I wasn't even happy. I was like giddy with like laughter. I couldn't believe it. I laughed this fucking day about that.
So Texas, Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State's undefeated. They're number 12 in the country. Texas has had some tough losses, man.
Yeah.
They're 4
How
and
does
2.
that happen?
They're hanging in by a thread at the top 25.
They're a damn good 4-2 team, though. I feel like they've
Yeah,
lost to Arkansas and Oklahoma, who respectively are like 17 and like 4 in the country.
they're a lot more legit than they've been in the like past 2-3 years when they've come in ranked like top 10. I'm just like, shut the fuck up with all that. Come on.
Yeah, they literally look better, at least offensively. Like that last week was tough. Don't get
and
me
that
wrong.
might also be due to the fact that like it's kind of more of a even level playing field this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That could be that like we could be being fooled right now for all we know. But I'm gonna take Oklahoma State. I mean, they're just 5-0, you know, and
At Texas, what's the point spread?
5. And yeah, that's another thing. I feel like a lot of people are gonna be on Texas, like a lot of people, and
that would be a game I would definitely stay away from.
yeah, and I mean, I just
Texas
feel like
back is
Vegas.
against the
That's some
wall.
tricky Vegas shit. I would probably buy a point for Oklahoma State just to keep it at 6, maybe even 1.5, 6.5. I don't know. That like Mims said, I would stay away. But
if I had to bet on any of them, I would just stick with how chaotic college football has been. I would literally just take Texas points, but I don't think they win. But
they're favored. So
Texas is favored.
Oh no, they are. Yes, they're -5. Yeah, no, you take Oklahoma State points.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh shit, yeah, I'd take. Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I definitely take Oklahoma State plus
now.
5.
Now your eyes are even more on this game, aren't they, Mims?
That's weird. That's really that's weird.
Vegas fishy shit, man. Never.
Yeah,
fails.
I wouldn't touch that game with a stick. Never mind. I would the 10-foot pole. No,
give me Oklahoma State points, bro, for sure.
Nah. I don't know why they're +5. That like, what'd you say? They're 6-0, 5-0,
5-0.
Who are their? I'm about to look up their wins. Hold on. No, this is weird. I need to look into this.
I can pull up their wins real quick. They've got a win against Baylor. Good win, 24-14. That was last week. Kansas State, which was they were once ranked. Boise State at Boise State. That's never easy. And then 2 scrub teams.
Tulsa, yeah. I like that game though.
I like that game a lot too. It's going to be a good one. I think Oklahoma State wins. All right, let's talk about another really, really good game. We got Mims. Pac-12 midnight action, baby. Arizona State versus Utah. Not midnight, but like
Pac-12 after dark action.
Pac-12 after dark. It kickoffs at 10 o'clock. ESPN. It's gonna be electric, Mims. It's Arizona State traveling over to Utah, man, and the line is a pick 'em.
My goodness.
Yeah, it's gonna be a slobber knocker.
I was about to say your boy is gonna have had a few old fashions and is gonna turn his TV on at 11:30 and be looking at a 35-35 score in the third quarter, and I'm just gonna be excited as hell.
Cheesing from cheek to cheek, man. Yeah. This is what we live for. Arizona State, though, for sure, and a close one.
Oh yeah, what a late night sweat! I can't wait. I'm absolutely just betting on it for the sweat of it.
Oh fuck yeah, just to have a reason to stay up and watch that shit, you know? It's like, hey, the Saints don't play tomorrow.
Yeah, like why not?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. All right.
What a treat that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Thank you. You might have fucked us with Alabama, but you got us back.
Yeah, thank you.
You got the real ones back with the. Oh man, yeah, no, I can't wait for that one.
Like I said last week, I missed Pac-12 after dark. Everybody else hated it. I fucking loved it. I was like 11 p.m. football. Word.
Yeah, for us night owls. It's like, oh, I have nothing to do. Everybody's asleep. Fucking Pac-12 football is always there for me.
You gotta know what was better than 12 hours of uninterrupted football? 14 hours of uninterrupted football. That's what that was. It was great.
Yeah, exactly. You're un-American if you don't support Pac-12 after dark. All right. NC State versus Boston College. It's in Boston College. I don't think that matters. Oh, it's at 7:30. The line set at 3. I originally took NC State. I don't like picking the same team as you, so I'm taking Boston College.
Hold on. Let me look something up. I think I might. This might be an interesting upset.
7:30 at Boston College that's an electric game. I like that. And Boston College hasn't quite they've been beating the shit out of teams. Not that they've played anybody notable or respectable. They beat Missouri in overtime. That's an SEC win.
You know what I think might be a sneaky upset? Well, I don't even know if you call it an upset because they're both bad.
What's that?
I think Army might be able to beat Wisconsin.
That's fine.
Wisconsin's not bad or not good at all this year.
Yeah.
I think that could happen.
Yeah, well, when you look at the records, it's not a crazy take.
It just caught my eye and I saw it and I was like, huh. I was like,
Michigan State is still undefeated, and I know that you said we talked about it earlier briefly. They're going to Indiana, and the line is set at 4.5 in favor of Michigan State. I just think that's something to be noted. Like if something happens in Indiana, don't say I didn't. I'm just saying that line's fishy. I'm taking Michigan State though. Their run game they got that running back, bro. I forget his name. Crosses my mind.
I know who you're talking about. Oh, I know. God, what's his name? Hold on.
Yeah, but buddy, I watched their first. I think Michigan State was one of the first games of this college football season, and I watched their home opener.
Kenneth Walker, that's their
Kenneth. Yeah. No, that boy's a bucket. He can run the goddamn pigskin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So just based off of that knowledge, I'm taking Michigan State. But look out. We got
Clemson plays Syracuse on a Friday.
Yeah, Clemson's a joke. I don't want to talk about them.
I hope they lose.
Me too.
It's at Syracuse, 6 p.m. on ESPN.
Wouldn't be the first time they lost in Syracuse. Just saying.
And it was on a weird Friday night when they lost too.
Wouldn't be surprised at all.
I would laugh maniacally.
BYU versus Baylor. BYU is the 19th ranked team in the country, and Baylor's been receiving next in votes. So they're sneaky about to. If they win this game, they're in the top 25. No questions asked.
Oh yeah.
And the line is set at 6.5 in favor of Baylor. And I think their entire football program knows this information going into the game. And I'm taking Baylor. I think that's a pretty easy pick.
Baylor. What was the point? Sorry, I was reading something down below.
The points of the Baylor game?
Yeah.
6.5 in favor of Baylor.
Yeah, I'd probably take Baylor too.
Yeah,
definitely take Baylor. Actually,
they need that game. Yeah, and it's at Baylor. Absolutely. Yeah, it's going to be a packed stadium. Take Baylor. And then the last game I had written down that was somewhat notable. Virginia Tech is hosting Pittsburgh.
Virginia Tech.
Yeah, I had the same. So the line is set in favor of Pittsburgh -5. It's at Virginia Tech. I think that's stupid as fuck. Give me Virginia Tech. All right. I think that probably wraps up the college football slate.
Yeah.
All right. Move on over to the NFL. Pretty weak slate this week, but we're going to talk about it. Starting off with our Thursday night game, we got the Buccaneers going to Philadelphia. And the line is set at 6.5 in favor of Tampa, obviously.
Duh.
Tampa is a little hurt, but I think everybody's team's a little hurt nowadays. I don't know.
We've been
Feels
hurt all year.
Yeah, like my entire offensive line didn't play last week. Like, okay, yeah, like I'm gonna give I think
I'd
this
take the
could be
Bucks
like,
points.
yeah, I mean 6.5. Yeah, I think this could be a good game just because like literally all the Thursday like night games we've had this year, almost all of them have been like good close games, except like that Panthers one.
Yeah, that was a nice solid ass whipping. That was
Yeah.
not fun to watch.
Like last
I
week
don't
we
know.
had Rams, Seahawks, Bengals,
Bengals,
Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Yeah, then the
Cowboys,
Panthers.
Bucks, week
Yeah,
1.
that's what I'm saying. So could be a good game just based off of tendency, but yeah, I'm gonna take Tampa. Yeah, there's not much else to say about that.
Then we got, is this another London game? Miami versus the Jags. This 9th. The Jags went back to London for 2 weeks. Oh no, the Jets and the Falcons played there last week. That's right.
Yep, they're playing in the same stadium too. That's kind of weird. The line is set at Miami -3.5.
I just wouldn't bet.
What if Trevor Lawrence got his first NFL win in London? That would be funny.
You could say you've never won an NFL game on American soil.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised either way this game went. Miami sucks. They're not good. I can't believe we lost them. That shit pains me.
Well, they had their starter at least. Makes it feel better.
It does a little bit. But yeah, I mean, the Jaguars have Urban Meyer, so I'm taking Miami.
Yeah, pretty much. The Chiefs versus the football teams is next at 1 p.m. at Washington. The Chiefs have been reeling, man. 2-3. Who would have saw that coming?
Yeah, I think that stops here.
You would like to think if it doesn't, then like what the hell? Those are Taylor Heineke and the football teams.
Yeah, no, there's just no way.
Do you trade Patrick Mahomes? Like, what do you do?
No, it's their defense, bro. It's not Patrick. Shut your whore mouth, Mims.
I don't know, man.
Trade
So high.
Mahomes.
Just give him to the Saints.
Because teams would love to pick up that $500 million contract.
We'd pay it. I'd pay it myself. For the Saints to have him, hell yeah.
Chump change around the house, yeah. $500 million.
If every single one of Kanye's Twitter followers just chipped in like 50 cents, we could all get it. If you don't understand that, it's reference to a GoFundMe tweet I saw earlier. Some dipshit's trying to buy Kanye West ranch that he's selling so like every single one of his followers can go just hang out there. I'm like, y'all are insane.
That is
absolute madman. But yeah, what's the point spread on this? Do you know?
It's 3.5 Miami.
No, I'm talking about the Chiefs.
Oh shit. Sorry. The Chiefs, it's 6.5 Kansas City. Yeah, 6.5.
Yeah, I would take the Chiefs.
Yep, no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
I was wondering if they gassed him and gave him like 10 because you never know because they're the Chiefs. But
yeah, no, 6.5. Give me that.
Following that, we got the Rams and the Giants.
9.5 Los Angeles in New Jersey. No Saquon.
At 1 p.m. with that time change, that might fuck with the Rams a little bit. It's like 10 o'clock West Coast time.
Yeah, that line, I don't like the line, but
West Coast teams in general don't do good traveling to the East Coast for like early games.
And vice versa.
Well, no, because in general, if you're going back like to the West Coast, like at least it's still like you're not going earlier, you know what I mean? As opposed to the West Coast.
Yeah, but if you
play nighttime on the East Coast, if you play nighttime on the West Coast, if you're the Giants like at LA, yeah.
All right. What do you think here? You like the points? What do you think?
You said it's 9.5. I think I like the Giants points. Like
Me
the
too.
Rams are by far the better team. There's no chance they lose, in my opinion, unless, like I said, this time zone thing really is just so real. But like I said, I think I like the Giants. That like 9 points is a lot in the NFL.
Yeah, I agree. All right. We got a sneaky good game, a game that will be more watched than previous years that these two teams played. Got the Bears hosting the Packers. And I don't think that anybody's ever thought that Aaron Rodgers was in trouble to the Bears probably his entire career. And now we have them at a line set at 4.5, and I kind of like the Bears. The Packers just haven't looked all there this season. You know what I'm saying?
They'll be without David Montgomery, which bears something to watch, but Damian Williams looked good last week.
What am I doing? Picking the Bears. I can't pick Matt Nagy, man. Justin Fields hasn't proven himself. Nah, I'm taking Green Bay. Scratch everything I just said.
I don't know. I really don't know. I think I like. What's the point spread you said?
4.5.
4.5. Yeah, you're right. The Packers. Then we got, I think, what will definitely be the game of the day. Chargers Ravens.
That's a juicy one.
Point spread is, let me get this pulled up here. Sorry.
It's 3.
It's 3 in favor of the Chargers.
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Oh, okay.
At home.
No, you're right. I kind of like. I almost want to say the Chargers. These are two red hot teams. It's like really hard to say.
It's gonna be.
But I think the Chargers.
It's gonna be a lot of points.
Oh yeah, I think the Chargers just have more weapons right now. How banged up is the like compared to the Ravens, that they'll pull this game out.
I can't believe this is a 1:00 game. That makes me sick. Give me the Ravens all day. Lamar is unstoppable. It's gonna be a close game. Literally, the Ravens have been in a close game every. Like, listen to this. Just let me grab your ear for a moment here. The regular season, the Ravens started out with a loss to the Raiders in overtime on Monday night, 33-27. Following week, they played the Chiefs. They won 36-35. Next week, the world record-setting field goal by Justin Tucker to beat the Lions 19-17.
66 yards.
Yeah. And then the one exception, 23-7 against the Broncos. And then last week, you got an overtime game against the Colts, 31-25. Like every game except the Broncos, even the Lions kept it close. Like this is going to be a close game. And like you were saying with the time change stuff, and the Chargers defense is not good. They're not good. But that goes without saying. The Ravens aren't either. It's going to be a big over game, and I like the Ravens. Definitely like the Ravens.
I think you kind of talked me into the Ravens here. They seem to pull out close games more and more.
Yeah, it feels like they got that clutch gene. I like it. And I remember after week 1, I was questioning John Harbaugh's authenticity, man. I was questioning if he was tricking us.
Oh, yeah. Who'd they lose to week 1?
The Raiders.
That's right. We all thought the Raiders sucked, but then they actually ended up going like 3-0 to start. We were like, oh, shit.
And now they don't have a head coach.
Yeah, we recorded right before that happened, but yeah, John Gruden unemployed.
Thoughts? Yeah, Thoughts? I think it's best for everybody, man. I think he's a piece of shit, and he just needs to stay away from football. And yeah.
Dude, just like forget, like not even what he said. My whole thing, how dumb are you to email this to a guy on his work email?
Yeah, like he was asking for it.
Like, yeah, you're a moron. Like,
yeah, like, Wish I could say I felt bad for him, but that's just nah. And his team plays the Broncos this week, and Denver is 3.5
former
point
team.
favorites. That shit is funny. Yeah, give me Denver. No coach, you kidding me? Nah, Denver's gonna win there.
Strong agree.
Another good game. Cleveland is hosting the Cardinals, and Cleveland is set at 3.5. I love that. I think Cleveland hands Arizona their first loss. They're due. They are not that good.
You think they're frauds?
No, I wouldn't say that. They have a really, really good offense. Rondale Moore looks great. DeAndre Hopkins, Kyler Murray, like AJ Greens doesn't look terrible. I mean, come on. Yeah, no, I don't think they're frauds, but I don't think they're as good as the record shows. I don't think they're the best team in football.
I mean, me neither, but are the Browns the team to beat them? Like, do you think the Browns can, like,
I
don't
absolutely
know.
do. I think the Browns have had a tough schedule. Let me take a look at who they've played.
Oh, yeah.
They lost to the Chargers last week. Heartbreaking, devastating. It's 47-42. They played the Chiefs week 1. And yeah, it's kind of good. It's not as bad as I thought. But yeah, no, I think Cleveland wins at home.
Give me the Cardinals.
Yeah, you zig-zag. I like it. Vikings Panthers is definitely going to be one to watch.
Where is that game at?
Carolina. But get this. What do you think the line's set at?
Panthers -1.
Minnesota -1.
I almost said that, but I was like, no way. What do they know that we don't?
I mean, how do you bet on the Panthers given their last 2 weeks, Lost to the Eagles at home. Already ripped into their ass about that. Sam Darnold, Peterman Player of the Week. Hope you enjoyed your t-shirt. And then they got embarrassed by the Cowboys. I mean,
Cowboys might be really good though. So
yeah, that is fair. No, but that's a weird game. I think I like Carolina. This is gonna be a close one.
Yeah, the fact they're underdogs is weird to me.
It's gonna be a close one. I'm not even gonna talk about the Colts and the Texans. Sorry if you're a fan. Do better.
Or pick a different team, god damn it.
Yeah. I will let you talk about Joe Burrow though. He's playing the winless what's it called? Lions. And
if he plays, I mean, he has a fucking throat contusion. He's on
he's fine. He's
playing
fine.
a quote unquote voice rest right now, not talking or nothing.
He's
so
fine.
I mean, maybe if he can't yell, how is he going to get calls out to the line, man?
Oh yeah, because Detroit is so loud.
I mean, he's still got to yell across 50 yards of space. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's got to be loud.
He'll be fine. Relax.
I don't know.
3.5.
A throat contusion is, first off, never heard of that in my life.
Hey.
And B, what the hell?
Hey, listen to me. Joe Burrow has Jamar Chase on his team, just like the old times. You think he needs a voice? He'll tell him in the huddle exactly what to do and when to do it. He'll get that center.
I mean, yeah, they'll probably win. I'm saying I don't know if he'll play.
He'll play. It's fine. Don't you worry. He's not even listed as questionable.
It was on the fantasy app earlier.
Yeah, they like to they like to play with people's emotions. Give me the Bengals, 3.5.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Playing, absolutely.
Steelers Seahawks in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh -5. Thoughts?
You said Steelers Seahawks in Pittsburgh. Steelers -5.
Yes, but Russell Wilson is out.
What, he's out?
Yeah, man.
With what?
You didn't see his hand?
No.
Bro, maybe I'm tripping. I'm pretty sure Russell Wilson's out.
I mean, you're probably right. I could be wrong.
I'm almost positive Russell Wilson fucked his finger up. Let me take a gander on the fantasy app. I mean, I don't see him starting.
Yeah, listed as did not practice Wednesday.
Yeah. So I think I like Pittsburgh in that case. I think that Seattle just kind of shits the bed this season.
I agree.
All right. I like it. And then Monday night, we got Buffalo heading on over to Tennessee. And the line is set -5.5 Buffalo. Tennessee's just like had injury issues, man.
Do you know what Russell Wilson's kid's name is?
Future.
No. That's Future's kids. Russell Wilson's kid's name is Wynn Harrison Wilson. First name Wynn. So Wynn Wilson. What is wrong with rich people? Can't y'all just give y'all babies a normal name?
Is it spelled W-I-N?
Correct. Absolutely correct.
Wow. I was hoping it would at least be spelled like W-Y-N-N or something fancy like that, but no, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, I looked up Russell Wilson and that came up. I was like, that is just not real. And sure enough, it is. It very much is.
That's madness. But the Bills are hot, man. Josh Allen looks unstoppable.
Yeah, I like them over the Titans on Monday night, right?
Yeah, 5.5. I think I'll take the Bills with you.
Yeah, Julio's still questionable. He really hasn't been that much of a factor, but still, not having Julio Jones on the field is definitely not as good as having Julio Jones on the field.
Absolutely not. All right, and I'll do it for the NFL slate. Pretty mediocre slate, but
I feel like we're flying through these here.
We got college football to compensate for the NFL slate.
Oh yeah, it's weird to think we're like almost halfway through on both seasons.
Yeah, it's sad, but basketball is approaching. And speaking on basketball, we didn't forget. We will be dropping a basketball special episode.
If y'all think I'm gonna forget about basketball season, y'all are crazy.
Yeah, don't you worry.
With the way LSU's going, and if the Saints drop off, your boy is gonna be hard, like heavy on the Sixers and everything to do with college basketball and the NBA with how football season's been looking. So it's gonna be. I'm real excited. We'll have a more in-depth preview of the season coming.
It'll be a long one too. It'll be a long one.
We've been debating on whether or not we should just do one really long episode with what we usually do and that tacked on, or if we should just do 2 separate episodes. I think we should do 2 separate.
No, we've decided to. Like it would be simply to like nobody.
It would be like a 4-hour episode unless y'all are like traveling to like Antarctica or something. Y'all are not going to listen to us for 4 hours.
No. Small portions, sample sizes.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll probably go through it team by team and give you what we think.
Yeah,
maybe we'll do what no one's ever done before and check the win totals and call over unders maybe.
Oh, what an original idea.
I'll say no one's ever thought of that before, ever.
No.
We'll be the first people ever.
All right. Well, now it is time for his very special time on the podcast. It's the exclusive tweets of the week. The very first edition, Mims.
The very first.
And
we're setting the bar high.
Yes, we are. Goodness gracious. We got some good ones this week. Okay. So for starters, I think we should just get this one out of the way. Set the tone for the podcast, let y'all know how ridiculous our humor is. So here we have, this is a tweet from @Oink2Boink. Shouts out to Oink.
Appreciate all the work you do, Oink.
It is a picture of a lion, and it's contrasted, and around the lion are a bunch of sheep, and it's just like, so the lion's like dark,
looking down on these
the
sheep.
focal point is the lion, yeah, and the sheep are just all white, and everything else is gray, to give you an idea of like the visual that we're looking at here. And above this lion,
Twitter, if you want reference.
Yes. We'll have that out for you to see for yourselves. But above this lion, it reads, "Me in Walmart without a mask," but it's crossed out to say "Me in Walmart after coming in the bathroom."
Because Oink is a goddamn psychopath and apparently does unspeakable things in the Walmart bathroom.
Yeah, these are the kinds of things you will find on Twitter. And
God damn it.
And it's just such a ridiculous picture, because you could see what it said. Like, you just have to see for yourself.
It looks like it was made by a 5-year-old, but it was awesome. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. I'm still laughing at it.
It was an out there tweet for sure.
Yeah, it was a real risk he took, and I think he hit home.
Absolutely. All right, next we have one that Mims sent me. He wanted to make sure it got added to the pod before, and I think this one touches home with him, because not all of you know this, but Mims is a Godzilla stan. Mims has seen all the gods.
Every single Japanese Godzilla movie I own on disc or have at a previous point. Like when I was 3 up until my year now at 21. That's my shit. So yeah, this one geeked me the hell out pretty much.
All right, so here we have a picture of Godzilla on Facebook, and Godzilla posted on his timeline, status, whatever. He said, "Just one like and I'll destroy Tokyo at 3 a.m. for literally no reason." And you can see Godzilla liked it. He's the only one that liked it. And he commented on his own post. Godzilla did, and it says, "Say no more." So if you're in Tokyo, Japan, I'd be on the lookout.
Yeah, because you got bad things are coming, mate.
Bad things.
Oh no.
Yeah, but no, that I know that one meant a lot to Mims. Yeah,
that gave me a good chuckle when I was at work. I couldn't lie. I was sitting there bored out of my mind. I was like, Jesus Christ.
All right. And then next we have a one you really have to appreciate if you're just a ridiculous person. This was a tweet produced by @CorkedBats. And I'm sure all of you have seen it by now, or at least heard about it maybe. But they, not a huge Twitter account to give you an idea. Like, they tweeted out a picture of Jason Kidd in his Mavericks coaching like polo. And it's a big collar. Jason Kidd has an awfully big collar on. And so they posed the tweet, "For every 25 likes this gets, we'll make Jason Kidd's collar bigger." That tweet ended up getting 118,000 likes.
And his collar engulfed the universe.
And I'll be damned if they didn't stick to their word as much as they could. Like, this thread of Jason Kidd's collar expanding starts with the portrait of Jason Kidd, and then it just expands out into the Mavericks arena, busts out the arena, starts going into the city of Dallas, bust out the city of Dallas into the universe.
Texas.
Yeah, it's going over Texas. It caused havoc. There's an explosion.
Tsunamis are everywhere. It's absolute chaos.
Yeah, they had to get the Google Maps view of the collar. It was a satellite image until it reached. It covered the entire country. the entire country. It ended up going out of the universe. So it went into a different galaxy. Like the only point I'm trying to make here is
they made his collar so goddamn big.
They made his collar so damn big, and they did what they said they do, and we all appreciate it. And
We
just had
appreciate a
to,
man of their word. So
we had to shed light on such a great thing that happened on the Twitter sphere universe. So yeah. All right, moving on. We got now this one. I really need you guys to go look at if you haven't seen it yet. There is a picture of Steve Harvey. And if you don't know who Steve Harvey is, fuck you. And he's the Family Feud guy, the goofy guy with the looks like Mr. Potato Head. Got the mustache and all. Bald head. He's great. Everybody loves Steve Harvey. He ruined Miss Universe. He read the name on the card. So yeah, no, he's a clown. All right. So Steve Harvey's got the drip though. All right. So here we have Steve Harvey looking fly as ever. He's in a completely green suit. And he's got it looks like some nice leather shoes. It looks like some red leather, some red dyed leather. I don't know. But it is quite the fit. And he's got some like Ray-Bans on, man. Like y'all need to go see this for yourselves.
Steve got the swag on, the ragu and everything.
Now, people took a liking to this picture now. And they've been editing all sorts of things onto Steve. And it's been funny. But the pod's favorite was they got this man, Steve Harvey, with the bowl cut on top of his head and the ninja
Leaf Village belt like he Rock Lee.
And the caption to the tweet was, "What yo ass say, Kakashi?" So it's basically just a fucking pimped out guy Lee talking to Kakashi, and it's just the best thing I've ever seen. It's actually my profile picture on Twitter, on my personal profile. At Redder1 if you want to go check it out for yourself. But it is a great image. All right. Now this next one is a mind fuck. This one had Mims in a box here.
Oh, he told me this before we started recording, and I literally we had to slow down and wait to record because I was like, I have to process this.
All right, so this might blow some of y'all's minds as well. People often forget that there was a time before glasses, which explains many historical myths and legends. I'm just going to let y'all sit with that for a second. Just think about the Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, perhaps a lot of alien sightings.
The Chupacabra. Probably just a rabid dog, some blind bastard saw.
Ghost. Fuck, dude. Like, nah. That's a different level type of tweet right there. Let me tell you. That one had me sitting, thinking about life for a minute there.
Oh yeah, in a box, just in a box.
And then I got one more tweet for us. This is a sports take. And it reads, "Here's my hot take." This is from Bengal, at Bengal YouTube. So make some good football content if you want to check him out. Here's my hot take between Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson, etc. You can't make a list of top 5 quarterbacks. It would be wrong. There is no right top 5. You can try to be my guest, but any top 5, you would feel like you're leaving somebody off. And I think he's absolutely right. And I think that's the case with a lot of, even wide receiver, dude. It's like, how...
I'm not going to say it, Grant. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say it. I think there's a lot of good football players, Grant.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
You know,
No.
some people don't like to believe it. There's a lot of good football players.
Almost too many. It's getting crowded.
Like he didn't even mention Joe Burrow.
Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott. None of them. I think the only way to really tier out quarterbacks, and if you were to do this, it'd be completely unfair. You would just have to look at the guys who you can take you to a Super Bowl. They've done it before. They have the ring to prove it. Like those are the guys who should maybe be considered on a level of their own. But then you take into account, the young guys who haven't even had the same amount of time or chance. Like it's almost impossible to like compare.
Got stuck on a shit franchise and are trying to turn things around. You know, like Justin Herbert, for example, got thrown on the who weren't terrible, but like.
I mean, he went like fourth. Like,
yeah, exactly. They weren't a good team by any stretch.
Yeah, Anthony Lynn was a disaster. Like I think that was like one of the better tweets I've seen in a long time. Like I think we spend too much time like naming, like, I don't know, listing people. Yeah, we just need to sit back and appreciate the greatness with like that's amongst us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really a great time to be a football fan. Like so like Mims said, there's just so many good players. Like he just named 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quarterbacks. I can name at least 4 more that like should be in talks with those guys. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Definitely a good tweet.
I think a solid tweet all around. Like you said, Dak Prescott wasn't even on that list. Russell Wilson, did he say Russell
that's
Wilson?
Exactly the point. No, yeah, he did. But like that's exactly the point he was trying to make. Like he purposely left off like your favorite quarterback, if you know what I'm saying. Like, Good tweet, Bengal. A round of applause to you.
3 claps for Bengal. 1, 2, 3.
Yay. Okay. All right. Well, that will wrap up our first edition of Tweets of the Week, exclusive Tweets of the Week, excuse me. I think that was a good one. All right. And last but not least, we move on to everybody's favorite part of the podcast, the exclusive 5 of the week. It's finally here. It's finally here once again.
Part 2, baby.
All right.
Get a soundboard. We have to get a soundboard. We'd be so obnoxious, God. All right.
Yeah, all right. I'll pass it over to you, and you can explain what we got going on this week.
All right. So since Grant pretty much chose it last week, well, I mean, we kind of both agreed on. He had the first overall pick last week, so he let me pick the category this week. We decided we're going to do a sandwich draft. Yes, you heard me, sandwiches. Your top 5 sandwiches, what you like to eat. Your go-to, like you can pick any sandwich. Obviously, I can't pick what he's drafted. He can't pick who I've drafted, but
which makes this very interesting.
That because we have similar sandwich tastes, to be 100% honest with you. But there's so many good sandwiches, Grant. Like I have like 9 written down right now, and like I'm in a buy. I could pick. There's one I'll definitely pick. You know exactly which one it is, but like there's so many. Like I don't know which one to choose.
It's gonna be a good one. That's all I know.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm excited. You want me to go ahead and start it off with the first overall pick?
Dude, I'm kind of scared because I already know what you're taking, and I don't know what to do here. I think I have a pretty good idea, so you just go ahead. You just go ahead. I'm just gonna wing it.
All right. With the first overall pick of the exclusive 5 of the week sandwiches edition. It's a Philly cheesesteak sandwich, son. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Great
Philly
pick. Great pick.
A good Philly cheesesteak sandwich is maybe the best thing on earth. It is amazing.
It's mouth-watering.
Yeah, no, it doesn't get better than that. I don't have to defend a Philly cheesesteak. Just go eat one. Just go eat one. And if you're a vegan, go eat one. I don't care. It'll change your life.
It's worth it.
It is worth. God, they're so good.
It's worth going against everything you believe in and stand for. Just eat it.
To give everyone reference right now, we're recording at 12:30 at night. So like I'm about to get really hungry and there's gonna be nothing I can do about it.
Same. This is terrible. All right.
Yeah.
Great pick. Sad, but great pick. Okay. There's no Philly cheesesteak for me to get at 12. All right. This is a tough call. All right. With the second pick, my first pick, I got to go with the chicken sandwich, man.
I would have been, if you didn't take it there, I was definitely going to take it because that would have gave me such a strong squad. But yeah,
yeah, man. Like everybody loves a good chicken sandwich. Hell, there was a war about chicken sandwiches within the social medias not too long ago. As a matter of fact, I couldn't get a Popeye's chicken sandwich for almost 2 weeks, Mims. 2 weeks. I would go to the Popeye. I would drive like 10, 15 minutes to the nearest closest Popeyes to me. And I'll have you know, I've been on the Popeyes wave longer than all these fools, man. Let me tell you.
Popeyes has always treated me well. Granted, I was late, but I was there before the sandwich. Don't get me wrong.
Mims, I need you to hear me out. That's my shit. Okay. Okay. When I saw all these posers, fake Popeye supporters, they don't appreciate that Louisiana chicken like me. All right. And they were out here taking my chicken sandwiches from me. Nah, like that's how the whole point I'm trying to make. The chicken sandwich is one of the most popular sandwiches of all time.
God,
great pick.
I was about to say, you just hit the nail right on the head. What a strong pick. I got to cross that off my board here.
I'm sorry to do it to you, but it had to be done.
I mean,
we're from the South, for Christ's sake. Chicken
you had
sandwich
no other
is the
option.
Pick. Yeah.
You had no other option. So, with my second pick of the sandwich, or the third overall pick, my second pick, I've got a cheeseburger.
Damn it!
Specifically, I prefer a pimento cheeseburger, but I didn't want to just leave that out by taking one.
That's the best part about the cheeseburger, Mims. Everybody can customize it to their own liking.
I know. And a pimento cheeseburger with a fried green tomato on it and some bacon, buddy.
Damn, I'm sad. That was the one I was between, and I was hoping that somehow it would slide to me, but good pick. Good.
Oh, yeah. Pick. Oh, yeah. It's it doesn't have to be explained. Like he said, you can put whatever you want on a burger. I've seen someone make a Reese's peanut butter cup burger. Granted, it tasted like shit, but they did it. So like, shouts out to them, Triangle Char Bar, for trying it. It's a one-time thing, and I'm not shocked, but word to you for trying it. But I mean, like you said, if you haven't found a burger you don't like hell, they make vegan burgers now with no meat. And like I said, if you can't find a burger you like, then I don't know what to tell you.
And I'm not going to lie to you. I would definitely rather eat a great burger over a great chicken sandwich, but my hands were tied in the pick in the sense that I know that a chicken sandwich is probably more popular than a burger. Maybe I'm wrong.
You might be. I don't know. It depends on.
It was a tough call. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to see. With that being said, my third pick, I got to beef up the squad. So I'm taking a barbecue sandwich.
That's a strong pick. I had that queued up as well.
Yeah, no. I've never had bad barbecue in my life, ever. I've had dry barbecue. That didn't make it bad. It was still damn good.
You're crazy.
Barbecue. No. I've been raised on that saying. I've never had bad barbecue. My granddad always said it, man. Nah, barbecue sandwich, a good barbecue sandwich. Oh, man.
Oh, immaculate.
Undefeated.
And don't get it wrong, we don't do that weird Memphis, Texas style barbecue sauce. It's Carolina sauce down here.
Yeah,
like that mustard
based. Oh, yes, sir.
That's
yes, sir. Yeah, the barbecue sandwich had to be the pick. I had to get the meats in, man.
Oh yeah, I mean, you got that in the chicken sandwich. You're really working in there.
Yeah, we got some strong squads here. I'm not gonna lie to you though. I like your squad better.
Well, I appreciate that, and I'm about to
make it even better for me. Go ahead.
With the third overall pick, that'd be the fifth overall pick. My third pick. I keep doing that. Sorry about that. I'm going with a classic one that we all grew up on. Whenever you get sick, you want a grilled cheese. You know what I mean?
Ah, good pick. Good pick.
Just something simple. Grilled cheese, something easy everybody can do. Everybody knows your mom makes your best grilled cheese, but
That's
everybody
so
can do it.
facts. It's just like what you got used to, I guess,
Oh, facts.
Because
Absolutely.
everybody's mom does it different, probably. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, no.
Just a little bit, but yeah, no. You like a good grilled cheese, man. That is just top notch.
Great pick. Great pick.
I was about to say you can't fuck it up. I mean,
was on my board. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, but besides that, like, yeah.
All right. And I can't leave this one up on the board any longer. It's near and dear to my heart. One of my favorite sandwiches and one of my favorite foods. Taking a PB&J, Mims.
Thought about pissing you off and taking that before I took the grilled cheese, but I was like, I can't do that.
It was one or the other. I mean, PB&J belongs to me. I love PB&J. I think it's one of the better foods out there in the world. You can't fuck a PB&J up. And people be complaining about crunchy or smooth. Man, I don't care. Peanut butter is amazing. And jelly, man. Apple, fucking what are some other jelly flavors? Grape. There are all kinds of jellies, man. Like a peanut butter jelly in a glass of milk is like the most like comforting food ever. Like to me, that just feels like it's just such a homey food, and I can't say enough about PB&Js. I love them with all of my heart. I love them with all of my heart. PB&J, pick 3 for me.
Strong pick. Like I said, I mean, I eat a PB&J damn near every night because it's like easy to make, and I work late, so when I come home, sometimes I don't eat when
it's the consistency. It's too good. It's too good.
Yeah, and I mean, it takes 10 seconds to make a PB&J. If you have the ingredients, it's bread, peanut butter. Like I don't have to explain how to make a fucking PB&J.
Yeah. No,
but if for the smooth brains out there that don't know how to make the superior PB&J, the trick is you use both pieces of bread. You put peanut butter on both pieces of bread, and then you put jelly as like a filling to take that moisture barrier from the bread so it don't get soggy on you. And that's for you smooth brains out there. All right, so. Sorry to come at anybody.
I'm so hungry.
I'm about to say, for all you people that have been making PB&Js wrong your whole life, I'm sorry to come at you, but that's the correct way to make it.
Yeah, sorry to embarrass you like that. Fucking idiots.
So
we got 2 picks left, man. So
I know.
Oh, man.
We're leaving so many off, but I think I got my next 2 picked up. So this one's also very near and dear to my heart. It's a Cuban sandwich, man. Are you kidding me?
Good pick.
If you don't know what a Cuban sandwich is basically like a pork tenderloin and some ham and like I think one other meat I'm blanking right now because it's late, and some pickles and mustard on like some ciabatta bread, and it's so good, man. It's so like a good one, and you can make it. It's so easy to make if you have the ingredients in general. Like I said, mustard, pickles, and some pork. And I think some ham, and I'm blanking on one thing right now. It'll come to me as soon as we stop recording, and it doesn't matter. But such a good sandwich, just top notch. One of the best Cubans I ever had was at Carolina Ale House. It was a special they ran. It's called the 3-point Cuban. This motherfucker had like a pound of meat on it, dude. It was so good. It was so good. Thing was like as big as my head. But yeah, no, Cuban sandwich, undefeated.
Good pick. All right. I think with my 4th pick, I just got to go with a classic. I got to bulk my team up since you went so top heavy on me here. I'm just going to take a classic American turkey sandwich, man. Everybody loves a good turkey sandwich. It's a classic. It's been around for as long as sandwiches have been around. The turkey sandwich has been there. And I mean, I've never met somebody to turn down a good old homemade turkey sandwich, man. Like, come on. And kind of like with the burger thing, like you could make a turkey sandwich all sorts of ways. Everybody has their preferences. Me, I like a little mayo, mustard, and a little lettuce in there. You know what I'm saying? Toasted and Swiss
I'm about the
cheese.
same way. About the
Swiss
same
cheese.
way.
Yeah.
I do provolone myself. But about
Provolone
the same
Swiss.
thing.
Yeah. You know. Yeah.
We're about on the same base there. Instead of mustard, I just do mayo.
I do love me some
Sometimes.
pepper jack as well. Pepper jack is
Oh yeah.
mighty fuego. Mighty fuego.
Sometimes what I do is I take some of the Chipotle ranch that we got from work and I'll put that on there. Oh yeah.
Oh man. See that?
That's
Yeah, that's the beauty of a turkey sandwich. You can make it to your own liking, and it's quite convenient. And yeah, turkey sandwich, good pick by me.
oh yeah. And with my fifth and final selection, it's hard to leave off, man. Give me a po' boy.
All right.
That's just I don't have to defend it. I mean, you hear my favorite teams, like I don't have to defend that. A po' boy is just so goddamn good. A good one, an oyster po' boy, a shrimp po' boy, either one, like they're so good. Oh my, I have to go eat one tomorrow. I think I'm going to Reds tomorrow and getting me a po' boy.
Po' boys are all right. Not my favorite, but they're damn good sandwich.
Oh yeah, no, they're definitely as a fifth selection. I think that's strong.
Well, I think I got you beat because my fifth selection is a pulled pork sandwich.
It's a barbecue sandwich. It's the same thing.
All right, fine.
What the what? What are you talking about?
I was trying to sneak double up on you, bro. I was gonna. Oh, I had it all planned out. All right, you caught me red-handed.
I was about to say, what the hell are you trying to pull on me, Grant? Like, what was that? A pulled board? Oh, am I a fool? You take me as a fool, Grant?
Perhaps.
Boo! That's why my 5 sandwiches destroys yours.
No, I'm not even done. Come on.
You turn this personal. What's your shitty ass fifth pick?
No. What is wrong with you? All right, you maniac, you. I'm between a couple of different sandwiches here. Ooh wee.
So you got me. That was about an 8. You don't want to see me at 10.
No, take it easy over there.
I had
All right, number 4. I'm taking roast beef, brother.
a roast beef sandwich. That's a good pick. Roast beef sandwich. Yeah.
Yeah, roast beef is some good boar's head roast beef from like Publix, bro. Oh man.
Oh yeah. I used to put those like on Hawaiian rolls and like
You get some
put
spicy
olive
roast
oil
beef
on-
too.
put some olive oil on the Hawaiian rolls and toast it. You got like 6 sliders, man. They're so good.
God, dude. Roast beef sandwiches, man. Like I love roast beef sandwiches. All right. So
I got a few personal favorites I wanted to shout out though, just real quick. I didn't want to put them on there because not everybody knows them, but the STP from Groucho's.
good
That had to be
sandwich.
that had to be shouted out. Sorry.
Is it too late to change my pick?
No, you locked it in.
Are you sure? I can't change it.
You can't submit a pick and then take it back.
What if I gave you? I'm proposing a trade here, Mims.
A trade, the first ever trade in the exclusive 5 draft.
I think that's what's about to happen here. I give you roast beef sandwich. So it sounds like you're a fan as well. And I get another pick.
You're telling me I get 6 sandwiches to your 5?
That is what I'm saying.
You think you're that confident?
Am I that confident? No, I'm not. Damn, I really fumbled the bag, bro.
What was the pick you were gonna make?
Bacon, egg, and cheese, man.
It's more of like a breakfast biscuit, though.
It's a sandwich. A bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. You never heard of such a thing?
I mean, yeah, but like I would make like, you know what I'm saying? That's more of a biscuit style thing I would eat, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, whatever. We'll leave it at roast beef. That's fine.
So
we
to
almost
round
had
it
a
up,
trade there. That was crazy.
So if you want to round it out, I'll read off my 5. I got with my first pick the Philly cheesesteak sandwich. With the second pick, the pimento, or really just a cheeseburger, but I wrote pimento cheeseburger because that's my favorite. 3, a grilled cheese. 4, a Cuban, and then 5, a po' boy of any choice, shrimp, oyster, whichever one you like.
All right. And my 5, the first selection, I took a classic chicken sandwich. Can't beat it with a stick. Can't. Number 2, we got barbecue, that mustard base. Any barbecue you like, since Mims wouldn't let me take pulled pork. Any kind of barbecue. Your favorite barbecue, that's what I'm talking about here. Number 3, we got a good old classic PB&J, man. Can't beat it. One of my favorites, probably my favorite, just because of how many times. I've probably eaten more PB&Js than any other sandwich in my lifetime. I think that's fair to say. All right. 4, turkey. Duh. I mean, it's just had to bulk up the team here, man. Like Mims had a Philly cheesesteak and a burger top 2, and then not to mention the grilled cheese. Like, God. And then number 5, we got roast beef, and that's the second edition of the exclusive 5 of the week.
You got any honorable mentions you had to leave off there?
It hurt me to leave off a Reuben, but I didn't want to take like a personal preference sandwich over like such a general roast beef or bacon, egg, and cheese. You know what I'm saying? I kind of wanted to keep it because I had to bulk up my team, man.
Oh,
you
yeah,
took
man.
a Philly, and I can't stress how strong, top heavy your team is. It's kind of unfair.
Yeah, the only 2 I had left off my big board here, well, besides the Groucho sandwich, which I said I had as an honorable mention. I knew I couldn't take that because not everyone has an STP around them. But a chicken salad sandwich.
Oh, so yeah, I thought about that too. Did you know Chick-fil-A used to have chicken salad sandwiches?
I know. Yeah, I think I did. I know they have like a cool wrap with chicken salad in it. I bet it's fire.
Their chicken salad sandwich was so good, bro. I used to get that shit all the time.
Oh, I believe it. And then the last thing I left off, which I didn't want to step on your PB&J. I had it written down as well after I put PB&J, but a peanut butter and banana sandwich with some honey.
Oh, man, the Elvis Presley special.
That's some good stuff, man.
That is some good stuff. Peanut butter banana is undefeated. That would have been an excellent pick. But given the fact that you didn't let me take a pulled pork sandwich, I would not have allowed it.
Well, yeah, no shit. You can't take the same thing twice.
All right, rules are being made. Lessons are being learned.
What are you taught? What? You can't take the same thing. What do you mean?
I would have gotten away with it too.
No, you wouldn't have. How would you post that on Twitter and expect me?
I'm not counting myself out of this week. I'm not gonna go down 0-2.
Oh, you know what? I just realized I left out. Both of us left out, bro.
Oh, don't upset me.
Patty melt. We're fools. We're both fools.
Shit.
Yeah, dude. I might have to go to Waffle House in a minute. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
I guess it's a good time to end the pod.
Yeah, I guess so. We'll be back with another exclusive podcast on Monday after all these games play out. We'll have a better idea of how the AL and LCSs are looking. We'll have basically the middle of the season wrapped up, week 6, week 5, and basketball will be starting soon. Yeah, we should have a basketball special out to you guys next week sometime. Date to be determined, but it will be out sometime next week. We'll be working on that this weekend. And yeah, Mims, anything you got to say?
LSU sucks. Fire Coach O. Hopefully we hire like James Franklin or Lane Kiffin or something.
That'd be pretty cute.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick. And hopefully the Sixers.
Yeah,
don't
hopefully
play.
South Carolina hires Bill Belichick. Like, what? Shut up.
Hey, mine's more fucking reasonable than yours. Anyways,
I
y'all be
want you.
easy.
I want you
I'm
to
about
feel
to
my
go get me
pain.
a Texas bacon patty melt with some
Yeah.
double hash browns, ham and cheese.
Hey, and also don't forget to fucking follow us on social media, please.
Yeah, if you're
Please.
listening, do that.
Please.
And if you're following on social media as well, you should check these out.
At
Pretty awesome.
Exclusive Pod YT, both Instagram and Twitter. We made it easy for you all. You can find it in your preferred platform, and all you have to do is type in Exclusive Pod. Look. I don't know if you're watching on YouTube, you can see my cursor here. Exclusive Pod, and then YT. All right.
Yeah, it's basically spelled out for you. Just add a Y and a T in between the cast and leave off the cast.
There you go.
Bingo. That's how you can
But
find
yeah,
us.
if you made it this far, for real, thank y'all for listening. Like it does mean a lot to us. We're working hard on this shit, and it's fun. We appreciate your listens, giving us your ears. If you don't like it, just don't fucking tell anybody, okay? All right?
Yeah, just send them it and don't say anything. You don't say anything
God,
good. Just don't say anything bad.
Stop talking shit. Just stop it, please.
Are there people talking shit? No. I haven't heard anybody talking shit. I was about to say,
No.
you got any haters? No. We're
I
too
hope
like
so. I hope so, but no. All right. Well, I think that'll do it for us. Until Monday, I will see y'all later. Take it easy. Say
Later.
goodbye, Mims. Yeah, bye-bye.